Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making some kind of tutorial about your horse's personality and temperament. And I think we all know the situation when you're just riding around your horse and it then speeds up or slows down randomly, which can be so annoying sometimes. But what if I tell you that there's a way to fix this? And what if I tell you that temperament and your horse's personality actually don't matter at all? So to illustrate what I'm meaning, I'm just showing you this clip here. This is my Grand Prix horse and I'm approaching the jump with ideal speed, at which she will make it over the jump. But now, because of her temperament, she speeds up directly before the jump and thus does not make the height of the jump anymore. And that is very annoying. And I want to tell you how you can fix this and how to never have that problem again. Okay, now before I show you that riding one of such horses, there is still the opportunity to feed your horse. In my opinion, this is not very efficient and necessary since it's only temporal and it does cost e-cash, even though it's not very expensive itself, but it's just very annoying to do that every time you want to ride your horse. So what I'm trying to say is you can feed your horse, but I would only do it if you don't want to worry about the temperament in any way, or if you just don't really like the method I'll be showing you. It's still very simple, but it does require some attention. So now I'm going to show you how you can actually control any temperament without a lot of effort, and it does always work like that. It's not very hard, and I'm just going to demonstrate you that on a horse that is very cold-tempered and one that is very hot-tempered. Okay, so let's start with a very cold-tempered horse. This is one of my Connemara mares. She's called Catchrawing.
I don't even know how to pronounce her name,
But that's not about it today. And yeah, as you can see, when I speed up here in the walk, for example, she will slow down a lot again, and that's very annoying if you want to keep a constant speed. So what you now just have to do with cold-tempered horse is to watch out that it doesn't go down, of course. Now you could say, yeah, I'm just constantly pressing this button here, but if you do that and you don't have the perfect timing really, you will still have some kind of speed alteration. Now, what you have to do is when you speed up, you just have to press speed up, and then you have to press one of these buttons on the side, like, I don't know, in a certain rhythm, not twice because that will speed the horse up again. But if you press it like every second, your horse will recognize that as pushing it forward. Like you see, I am not doing it perfectly right now, but if you do that correctly, your horse will recognize that as constantly asking it forward, but it will not speed up anymore. That's it for cold horses. It does also work in trot, for example. So it's really very simple. Now, moving on with hot-tempered horses, I brought you my thoroughbred mare, Lorbeere. It's a very classic example of a thoroughbred, even though you have also cold-tempered thoroughbreds in ETG. But it fits very well. She's not too hot-tempered, but she does certainly have some temper. And, well, you could now try to, hold the reins so that she won't go any faster or slower, but this is very unrealistic if you, for example, riding a Grand Prix course, or if you just move your finger then slightly, the horse will change their speed, its speed still, so it's not very efficient. So basically the method I just showed you on the cold horses also works on hot-tempered horses. Just push one of these side buttons and the horse will keep its speed. As always, don't press twice or your horse will accelerate anyway. And you also have to watch out with hot-tempered horses a little bit more, that if you do not press quick enough, they will still speed up. I mean, it's the same for cold horses with slowing down, but in my opinion, in most cases, speeding up is the one thing that is worse. So I just remembered that there's still another even simpler method, but which has also some downsides. So I'm just going to show you that really quick too. I have to get away from these jumps first. So basically it's also enough if you're just riding curves. Yes, you heard me right. Probably a lot of you have already discovered that. But if you are riding on a banded line, or like, I don't know if you can call it like that, but just a curve going in a certain direction, your horse won't accelerate or slow down anymore, which is very practical. So if you're just riding around, it can be very useful to do so, but you will get a big spin after some time, so I wouldn't do that. Yeah, but if you just don't want to press that button all the time, it's a very good replacement for that. However, the downside of it is also that it does not work on straight lines. So if you're riding a curve and then go just for a very short time to the straight line and then go into the other direction, the horse will speed up. So what you can do then is maybe, for example, you just ride the curve, and before you start changing your lead, you just press the button, change your lead, and then you can stop pressing the button again. But that's just an example of how to do it. If I train my horses, I always just do it like that. I just ride circles and so that they don't speed up anymore. But for riding in Grand Prix, I would prefer also a combination or just the other method. So I just wanted to tell you how I usually do it, because I have a very special technique, or not very special, but just my personal preference. So I always go full speed in between the obstacles, which means I have to sometimes slow down extremely quickly. And I'll just show you how I do this. So I pull the reins back, then I push the forward button once, or if I want to speed up over the obstacle more, I press multiple times. I'm just going to show you on the next oxer again. So I approach it, I'm pulling back. Once I have the speed I want, I press once, and the horse is staying at the speed I want, even though it has a very high temperament in that case. So like that, you're basically doing the same thing as if you would just while riding without reins, press the one of the buttons on the side. But if you have the reins pulling back and pressing the forward button, you will also end up having that effect. You only have to watch out that you might still accelerate 1 dot, but usually that's not a problem. So this is just how I do it. It's very practical if you really want to be precise on the speed you want to reach when slowing your horse down very quickly. And I feel like that you really don't have to worry about that so much, but you can focus on other aspects of your course. So I would definitely go for that. And what I still wanted to add, I'm kind of doing this like a habit. So I'm just doing it for every horse, and it turned out to be very effective for me. And because of that, I really do not have to worry about any temperament boosts, which is also the reason why I can't tell you which one of my horses is hot-tempered or cold-tempered by default, because I just don't notice usually in the Grand Prix. So, or just not that often, only when I'm riding like at full speed and I really want to accelerate quickly, I see, okay, that horse is having a temperament boost, maybe because I let go of the rein. But in general, I really can't tell you. And I think that also speaks for the fact that temperament is just not important. Now, that's it for the video. I hope I could help you. I hope you learned new things and that your horses won't knock over the jumps anymore because of their temperament. I wish you all the best trying all these methods and maybe find even a better way than I do it. I don't know. Also, of course, all these tricks they're not a secret, but it takes some time to find out they exist and how to use them. So I just wanted to show you that. I hope it was helpful. If you did like the video and want to see more tutorials, then leave a comment, a like, and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye!